magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in.
It's magic, and yeah, magic too. Hello everyone, my name is Mercedes, and this is bringing out the magic from within you. Today we'll be talking about the magic of forgiveness. As you know, our main goal during this program is for you to become the best version of yourself by bringing out that positive, optimistic, just magical side from within you. Now, in order to do so, we have to get rid of some negative emotions such as anger and resentment. To forgive is to let go of anger and resentment towards someone else for an offense or a mistake they might have done towards you. Now, the magic of forgiveness will allow you some freedom from such negative emotions. Now, in your journal, let's start with our assessment. Now, today, I want you to identify who is it you have not forgiven yet? And what is it that they did? And how did it make you feel? And how does it make you feel now? Now, if it's something you haven't forgiven about yourself, identify what is it you still hold resentment on towards yourself that you might have been choices you made in the past, or might have been something you haven't accomplished. What is it? Identify what it is, how it makes you feel. How did it make you feel, and how does it make you feel now? Before we go any further, if you are someone that dealt with some past traumatic event and find it hard to deal with on your own or heal from on your own, I advise that you seek further professional help by speaking to a counselor or a therapist. Now, people tend to tell others, oh, just forgive this person. It's one of those things that is easier said than done. It's like, okay, forgive this person. Now, how the heck do I forgive this person? Like, how do you forgive? I think that's a great question. So what I found to be very, very helpful is acceptance. Acceptance is the key to forgiveness. Realizing that no one is perfect, including yourself, and accepting people for who they are will help towards the forgiveness process. You have to understand that we are all different. We have different personalities. We express our emotion differently. We behave differently. We are all different individuals. So you have to accept someone for who they are. Because there are some people who are very self-centered. Some people who do not hold themselves accountable for their actions. But that doesn't make them a bad person. But it's just like certain characteristics. They may lack in certain characteristics. So whatever someone expressed to you, believe it. Because they are who they are. But accept people for who they are. Accept for yourself for who you are. Now, with that being said, sometimes people may act in such a way towards you, but not mean it directly to you. Some people don't know how to deal with their emotions, and they tend to take it out on someone else. So, not sure of what the situation is that you have not forgiven, but try to identify it and just realize, you know what? This person is not bad, but this person may not be for me because of what they did. Because you could forgive someone and love them from a distance. That does not mean you have to allow them back into your life. But if it is someone that you do value and you value their friendship, it's important to address the situation with them in order to allow the forgiveness process to actually heal the situation and heal your friendship, but also set boundaries. Because when you're addressing the situation, you're letting them know, okay, what they did, how it made you feel. And it's just like, okay, hopefully they respect how you felt and, won't do it again, but at least you express your emotion towards them. and you kind of express what you're not going to tolerate, certain behaviors you're not going to tolerate from them. So it's like, okay, here go communication being the key to everything again. So accepting people for who they are will help you with forgiving them for their actions. But it's important to identify who, what they did, how it made you feel. Allow yourself to go through the emotions in order to heal from them again, of course. And just truly realize, you know what? This person's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But it's not worth holding on to such negative emotions towards them. The same way we make mistakes sometimes and we seek forgiveness from others is the same way we should be providing forgiveness to others. So remember that. Now, is there something you haven't forgiven yourself about? Is there some choices you made in the past that you're not so proud of? Is there something you seeked and you feel like you failed at and it's still haunting you to this day? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a past trauma. It's not really a trauma. It's just a goal you seeked and it just didn't work out the way you expected. But till this day, it's like you're holding that resentment towards yourself for not accomplishing it. Identify what it is. Now, if it's a choice you made, accept the fact that you made that choice. Own it. Yes, you did. And just accept the fact that that doesn't make, those choices you make does not make you the person you are today. Whatever situation that came out of it, learn from it. Do not hold such negative emotion towards it. Accept the fact that it is what it is. You did it. You made those choices. You know not to make them choices again. But it's important to just forgive yourself for the choices you made. Don't hold such anger towards yourself because you're just holding on to some negative emotions and it's not going to help you with becoming the magical version of yourself. So forgive yourself for it, for whatever choices it was. We all have a past, but that does not make us who we are today. What makes us who we are today is how we learn from the past and how we realize our blessings from certain situations. Because mind you, whatever situation it was, it could have been worse. There's so many alternatives to how one situation could have been worse. Now, is it something you have felt like you failed at? I don't like to use the word fail at all. What I say to myself is that it wasn't the time for it. Now, if it's something that is still lingering within you that you hold resentment for because you did not accomplish it, guess what? It's not too late. That means you still have a passion towards it. But don't drown in that negative emotion with feeling like you failed. Tell yourself it wasn't the time for it, but now may be the time. The only time it's too late is when you're physically not here anymore. So, accept the fact that, hey, you didn't succeed at it the first time, but it does not have to be the last time you go towards accomplishing certain goals you have set out for yourself. Okay? So this week, I basically want you to accept people for who they are and work towards the forgiveness process by identifying it and why, how it made you feel, going through the emotions and everything. And I also want you to continue with getting in tune with your mental, physical, and spiritual health, as well as continue saying those affirmations and demonstrating positive expressions and implementing some stress relieving technique, as well as being mindful of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. But that's it for today, and I hope you have a magical day.